We begin tonight with the urgent search for a deep-sea submersible vehicle missing in the Atlantic Ocean with 5 people on board. They began a dive to see the wreckage of the Titanic Sunday morning. 1 hour and 45 minutes later, all contact was lost. The submersible is a state-of-the-art vehicle developed with the help of NASA. It's deployed from a larger ship, which remains on the surface as the smaller craft dives below. A handful of tourists pay to travel with research scientists to see the Titanic. The company recently shared the most high-resolution images ever seen of the doomed ship. The U.S. Coast Guard is now joined in the search, probing a remote area some 900 miles off the coast of Massachusetts. The Coast Guard says the 5 on board had enough oxygen to survive for 96 hours. Tonight, the clock is ticking down. ABC's James Longman leads us off.
Tonight, a race against time in the desperate search for a missing submersible carrying 5 crew members touring the wreckage of the Titanic. The US and Canadian Coast Guards scouring an area over 900 miles off the coast of Massachusetts, deploying radars and sonars capable of searching above and below the water.
We're working very closely at this point to make sure that we're doing everything that we can do to locate the submersible and rescue those on board.
The ship left Newfoundland, Canada on Friday, carrying a submersible operated by OceanGate Expeditions. That vessel started its voyage down to the Titanic Sunday morning. Officials say an hour and 45 minutes into that dive, the ship lost contact with the sub and alerted the Coast Guard. OceanGate says a crew of 5 has enough oxygen to survive for 96 hours.
There could have been an accident. It could have become entangled in the wreckage of Titanic. It could indeed have had a catastrophic failure. The answer is we don't know just yet.
Target 12 degrees.
An epic voyage to the world's most famous shipwreck. This is a rare opportunity for you to explore Titanic as an actual member of the expedition crew.
Since 2021, OceanGate Expeditions has offered tourists paying roughly $250,000 a chance to travel with scientists studying the doomed ocean liner 2 miles down at the bottom of the ocean. That tour aboard a submersible called Titan. It's the only one in the world able to carry 5 people to Titanic depths.
We are taking scans of the wreck.
The sub itself doesn't have a GPS, but it's guided to the wreckage site by the ship above via text message. The round trip is at least 8 hours long. The sub is supposed to rise to the surface if there are any problems.
There is a mechanism whereby you can release weight and this thing can float to the surface. So I'm just hoping that that works.
Tonight, ABC News is learning that among the missing passengers, British billionaire Hamish Harding. His company confirming he was on board. He posted on Facebook hours before the dive. A weather window has just opened up and we're going to attempt to dive tomorrow. More expedition updates to follow if the weather holds.
Time certainly of the essence. James joins us now. James, what more do we know about who was on board and how the Coast Guard is searching for them tonight?
Well, Lindsay, there's 1 pilot or commander on board and what they call 4 mission specialists. They include those paying passengers. Now, the Coast Guard says they're using sonar buoys to listen for any sound in the water. Lindsay?
James, thank you.